Okay, so Mektoub, My Love, Canto Uno, which means that there's going to be more of them, which is the new film by Abdelatif Kashish, who made Blue is the Warmest Colour. Adapted from a novel by Francois Bergadeau, my pronunciation was terrible, whose work inspired The Class. 1990s, young man has left his medical studies, decided to pursue a career as a screenwriter. He comes back to his seaside town. He grows up, where he grew up, he's reunited with his old friend, Tony. They start hanging around on the beach, which is entirely populated by fabulous-looking young people laughing and splashing and splashing and laughing, and oh, how they laugh and splash. And he and Tony pick up two young people and then take them to the Tunisian restaurant where their relatives congregate, and Tony is having a ding-dong. He's having a ding-dong to distract everybody from his relationship with Afali. So he starts having a thing with Charlotte, who is holidaying with Celine, who's sort of having a thing with Armin, and then this goes on for 3 hours. Now, here's the thing. This is it's a film that has received some quite positive art house reviews. They've talked about the glowing colours and that sort of thing. Did you ever see Blue is the Warmest Colour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any problems with Blue is the Warmest Colour?
I mean...
Okay, was there any point in Blue is the Warmest Colour that you thought, okay, enough with this now? Can we just move on?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. You can see what it was trying to do.
Yeah, okay.
But I was put off by the length and the gorgeousness of this. I thought that might bug me.
Okay, well, so the woman who wrote the graphic novel upon which Blue is the Warmest Colour was based, at the time that the film became a Palme d'Or winner, said that she had a real problem with the film. She compared the film's extensive sex scenes to porn, and she said this is nothing to do with what she said she hadn't been involved in the film and she allowed the filmmaker to do whatever they wanted to do. But that, ever since then, there's been this kind of, what exactly is going on with this? Well, in the case of Mektoub, My Love, there have been some fairly respectful art house reviews of it. As far as I think it is one of the most indulgently boring things I have seen in a very long time. And the weird thing is, it has great pedigree. There are some, very good actors in there. There is a sort of sense of something, art house sensuality in terms of the way in which it's filmed. But I kept thinking, this thought of it happened more and more as it went on. I started to think, I've never seen Love Island, but I have a suspicion that this is what Love Island looks like. And it's here we are. Yes, they're back in the sea, and they're more frolicking, and they're smiling, and laughing, and frolicking. Now they're in a disco, and they're smiling, and laughing, and frolicking. And the camera is like literally looking at the at bottoms. And there is a sequence in the last hour that is about half an hour of people at a disco in which the camera is doing the sort of stuff that even Michael Bay would have gone, I think we've done this. I call me old-fashioned. And I'm sure that what the film thinks is that it's, this is, it was joie de vivre and all the rest of it. But I was just driving, and I started to get really cross. Because the narrative was bibbling and bobbling and going nowhere. The entire sort of aesthetic of the film seemed to be, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I kept asking myself, if Michael Bay was doing this, would that be a different thing? And the answer is no. The answer, in the end, did you ever see any of the recent Terrence Malick's?
No,
okay, so
he started to annoy me.
Fine, okay. Well, imagine the point at which Terrence Malick started to get annoying, right? And then he started, went off in King of, all these films look like perfume adverts with Christian Bale swooning around on a beach and people in lovely rooms having like. This was the best part of 3 hours of a camera at about 3 feet from the floor, looking up at people dancing, and I just thought, oh, for heaven's sake, this is driving me nuts. I thought it was self-indulgent. I thought it's the beginning of something of which apparently we have more to come because it's Canto Uno. And my verdict on it, am I allowed to do this? Mektoub, my love. Mektoub, my Arsenal.
That is, I dreamt of the day I might see a Kermode and Rant in vivid 3D, and it's just happened. And I feel humbled. So the camera was actually at buttock height. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
For a lot of the time.
Yep.
Where were they getting 3 hours from?
It's video.
So tell me,
have you seen Boogie Nights? That bit in video, when he says it's video, we
video.
just keep rolling.
Just keep rolling.
We just keep rolling.
So tell me this, in terms of, you know, you made the Michael Bay reference.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Because I've read some positive stuff about this. Is it because what is it in the look that suddenly makes it arty and not Michael Bay? What is it? What's the thing that elevates?
As you know, my feeling has always been this. I think that people allow art with a capital F to get away with things that they would condemn in what they consider to be mainstream movies. Right. And as somebody who comes out of, you know, horror and exploitation and all that stuff, which is where I live, you know, that kind of stuff is, and I would always much rather watch something that was good, honest exploitation than
like pretending
exactly
to be okay.